It's on now, son. The go to the game, baby.
Hip-hop gamer.
Ready for war, ready to core, never ignore. Sweating your pores, breathing is off, allergies more. Time is up. I'm back with it, black gifted, bad business, mad lyrics, flash image, brass physics, don't stop. Sick with it, sick of illa, get you throwing up a longer liver. That's the type of metaphor to force and healthy temperatures. Richard never get it, their position never ministers. So many make mistakes, and that's the greatest of literature. Picture perfectionist, never resist being a gift. Cause what I give is 100% of everything I am that you never is.
That's incredible, baby.
Kid, that's just a little something, you know what I mean? The 660. Who said gamers can't rap?
You think it's a game? 660 with Hip Hop Gamer.
660, baby.
It's on now, son. The go to the game, baby.
Hip-hop gamer.
Ready for war, ready to core, never ignore. Sweating your pores, breathing is off, allergies more. Time is up. I'm back with it, black gifted, bad business. Yo, what's up? It's the go to the game, hip hop gamer, hot 97. You already know what it is. Now listen, it's not every day you hear that. You hear the smile. That's how you know it's real. That you hear it. It's not every day you get a chance to be in front of a legend. You know what I'm saying? Doing major things. Just was sharing a story with me about being on that Yankee Stadium stage, addressing everybody with that 50th anniversary of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I bring to y'all the one and only Lean Back, BX, stand up. Give it up for VANESSA GIBSON. You look amazing.
Thank
How
you.
you feel? And show off the nails.
I feel good. I feel good. Today's Tuesday. Just celebrated Dr. King Day.
Woo!
95th birthday, and just celebrating what the dream means yet to be fulfilled. Standing on my ancestors' dreams as the first African American, the first female ever to serve as borough president. Really an honor and a privilege to represent the Boogie Down Bronx, the birthplace of hip hop, and all that the Bronx is as a borough of opportunities and a global destination.
So now, real quick, you was just telling me how crazy and how hyped you was being on that stage,
Yes.
the Yankee Stadium stage.
Yes,
What was that experience like when you being on the Yankee Stadium stage? And let's just get right to it. Who's like your favorite like MC? Like if you was on stage with that person, who would that person be on that setting, on that stage?
It was incredible. I got invited a few days before Friday, August the 12th. And of course, we were promoting the concert at Yankee Stadium. We thought it would be the biggest concert ever to recognize Hip Hop 50. Going into the stadium that afternoon, I was excited. I was a little nervous because I learned a few days before that I would be speaking behind Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Governor Kathy Hochul.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, this is like dope. What the hell am I gonna say to people? Because I wanted to be short and succinct, and I wanted to be able to capture the crowd, right? So I'm not talking in a monotone way, but I wanted to energize them because I knew that whatever entailed with the concert, it would be a memorable, epic, historic concert.
Wow.
And I got on stage. The crowd first it was hot because it was summertime. The crowd was just energized, and it came out like Boogie Down Bronx, make some noise, NYC, make some noise, Jersey, like, because I knew people came in from all over the place, and it was just amazing. I spoke for maybe about 2 minutes. I acknowledged some of my colleagues that were standing with me that didn't speak, and then it was quick, and because everything was timed. And then I went backstage, and I got to spend some time with Common, who's
You got with Common? Stop playing with me! Stop playing!
Common is really
crazy.
cool. But Common came to the Bronx like a year before, and we were giving out turkeys down in Patterson houses with Saquon Barkley. So that's how I met Common. I met Saquon. I met him twice, actually.
Wow.
Because he has a foundation, and he gives out toys. He gives out Thanksgiving turkeys and food. So we were with him last Thanksgiving in Bronx River Houses. So I've been able, again, it's really a blessing, but I think that the concert itself was just amazing. What I loved and how just well put together it was. They had like the hip hop pioneers. They had Cool
Yeah.
DJ Red Alert. They had Flex. They had Kid Capri. They had, you know, all of the pioneers at the top. Then they had the MCs. They had the female rappers, which was great. I mean, it was just perfectly put together. And I appreciate it because I had never seen Snoop. And Snoop was there, Lil Wayne was there, T.I. was there. It was like, oh my God, was there anyone that was not there? I really thought like Beyonce and Jay were making
I thought the same thing.
I thought so, because I'm like, they gotta come to the Bronx.
Yeah, and then like Jay-Z and Nas, that would be crazy.
Yeah, Nas did amazing. And Lauryn Hill coming out. Like, that was the longest concert ever. Don't get me wrong. It started like 6 and it ended like 2.
Yeah.
I've never been to a concert that long. But the content was amazing and incredible for the reason. For Hip Hop 50, right? We'll never see a 50th anniversary of hip hop ever again. And most folks, we always say, you know, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far. In the words of B.I.G. They never thought that hip hop would blow up to be a global empire and what it is today, a multi-billion-dollar industry. And it started August 11th, 73, right, with DJ Kool Herc and his sister, Cindy Campbell, at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. We want to make sure that we not only solidify that, but we make sure that we preserve the history, but we also know that it's about the next generation of rappers, of artists, of B-boys, of B-girls. And what I love that we're doing in the Bronx, and again, I give credit to every borough. I know we got the folks in Southeast Queens, we got the Brooklyn rappers, we got folks all over that take credit. You got the down south industry. Everyone has a role to play in hip hop. But no one is building a hip hop museum like we are in the Bronx.
Facts.
So we claim that.
Facts. And what's so funny is, like, I rock with Universal Hip Hop Museum big time. So shout out to Rocky, Tiara, Paradise Gray, Nikki, the whole squad over there. I love y'all. And I'm the gamer that brings gaming to the Universal Hip Hop Museum. I am a hip hop gamer, so we bring that together. Now, I'm going to tell you this. One thing you mentioned, one of the icons that you mentioned was Kid Capri. So I recently had Kid Capri on my show. I have a nationally syndicated show, the 660. Make sure y'all check that out. I had him on there. We was playing Street Fighter 6, and he was talking about gaming and how it helps keep a lot of the kids off the streets, and it's a game changer, right? And then, you know, I have a PlayStation controller right here. You know what I'm saying? I think you got one too. That you got a controller right here. So we about to do something. This is gonna be the first time exclusive. You gonna see VANESSA get down. You know what I'm saying? With the games. You know what I mean?
Don't bet on me.
Now, Kid Capri is a hardcore game. He loves games. Call of Duty is like his go-to and stuff like that. But when you think about somebody that's that iconic in hip hop, and the way he was talking about games and like who I am and what you're doing, I gotta ask you this. What is your thoughts or game plan around leading the Bronx and just New York in general, but especially leading the Bronx with tech, games, AI? What's your vision and your plan there? Because one, I would love to be a part of it, but secondly, I think that right there is the game changer that can take that next generation to the next level that they're trying to get to. What's your thoughts?
That's right. So first, tech and tech equity is important to me because I look at it from an equity and a justice perspective. During the pandemic, many families were disconnected when it came to internet access, having the devices, the laptops, the desktops at home, and we saw a lot of our scholars fall behind academically. Now, years later, we have an opportunity to build upon some of the successes of what we've seen in other places. And as a borough and as an administration, tech equity and tech justice is important to me. So we're working on a tech summit this spring. We have a Bronx Youth Council of young people. Our education and youth team is working closely with our school providers, educators, not-for-profits, and I want to recognize DreamYard. DreamYard is run by two incredible men that I've been able to meet, and I've known them for years. They have a high school and they have a DreamYard Art Center on Washington Avenue. But what they did a couple of months ago in the Bronx, opening the first ever Bronx Gaming and Entrepreneurship Center. Because when you look at gaming, when you look at video gaming, we want to look at it from a career perspective. Not just the actual playing of video games, but the mechanism behind the design and the production. Those are jobs and careers for young people, right? And using their creativity and making it into a career opportunity. That is our goal. So I want to make sure, number one, our families are digitally connected.
Facts.
Right? We meet them where they are, because a lot of them, where they live in temporary housing, NYCHA, any other housing, they don't have the capacity within their homes to get that internet access and broadband, right? So if you look at what the city's done with the kiosks, when you look at what we've done with the 5G cell towers, where you now have internet access out in the street, right? It's not just about charging your devices, but it's also about accessing the internet for city services, right?
Yes.
Calling 311, all the other things that we know are important. So older adults need to be connected too, so I don't want to forget about
Facts.
tech equity and older adults, our seniors that need to stay connected, our young people from a career perspective, putting that in the classroom when it comes to more training classes, right? We have the largest armory in the world. It's in Kingsbridge. We should develop a tech hub in the Kingsbridge Armory. Think about the jobs, think about the young people that will have the career pathways. So we're looking at this from multiple angles, but everything for us is about equity. So it doesn't matter how much money you have in your bank account. No matter whether you live in Highbridge, Edenwall, or Co-op, Concourse, it doesn't matter. You should be able to have internet access in your home and in your community. So we're focusing on that. The Gaming Entrepreneurship Center is on 163rd Street in Melrose, and it's a beautiful space for young people. It's a safe space. It's a space of education and recreation, and it's a model for what we want to see across the Bronx.
Yo, my brother Rudy.
Yes.
Rudy is that dude.
Rudy is awesome.
Yeah, Rudy
Yes.
is that dude. So
Rudy runs the center.
yeah, so on the count of three, I just want to say we love you, Rudy.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
We love you, Rudy.
You already know what it is.
Keep up the good work.
Always, yo, Bronx all day. Now look, I got more questions that I'm about to drop on Vanessa. But right now, we about to take a game break. We'll be right back. Let's get it poppin'. Yeah.
Fresh start. Yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah, you know what time it is. Brooklyn. Yeah, you know what time it is. Hip-hop gamer, no stranger to danger. Record breaker, shot taker, playmaker. I show nothing but love. That's how I got great.
Yeah, we back, baby. Gotta spin the chain for Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? She holding it down. So, yo, V. Now, one thing I want to tell you, this is something that kind of like blows me away as well. So,
I think it was just
2024. Not only how did you bring in your new year, but what do you love about your position? Like, because a lot of times people talk and they want to do stuff, but you're doing it and living it. What is this like for you? But also, what's some of the things that get on your nerves? Like some of the things that you like, you know what? And I told her like, you know what I mean? So what's some of the things that you love and some of the things that get on your nerves? And also, how did you bring in the new year?
So I brought in the new year. I was out of town, actually. I have a really good friend that lives outside of Atlanta, and I'm always in Georgia. Like, I feel like I'm a New York peach. And I was visiting from Christmas, and I ended up staying for the new year. So we were hanging out down in Snellville, and I came back maybe January 2nd or 3rd back to New York. What I love about being borough president is that this is such a historic thing for me as the first African-American, the first woman. And I pride myself in saying I wake up every day on purpose with a purpose. And I realize every day that I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. I'm everything that they hoped for and everything that they honestly fought and died for. And I have to realize that they laid the groundwork and the foundation and the footprints for me to not only step in, but create my own footprints. And as I climb, I want to lift other young people that look just like me so that they can realize their dreams as well. I want them to look at me and see themselves in all their own hopes and possibilities. And for so many of our kids, they are destined for great success. They are filled with promise and potential, and we have to make sure that they have all of those doors open that sometimes close on them just because of what they look like and where they come from, right? One of our good friends always says, your block should never block your blessing, and your zip code should not deny your destiny. But for so many of our scholars, it does. And we have to give them the access, the opportunities, the jobs, the programs, the recreation, the space, so they don't ever feel the need to engage in violence and feel that in order for me to go to school safe, I have to carry a weapon. That's the worst feeling in the world as a young person, or to feel the pressure on social media because you don't look a certain way, right? And that's what our young people face today that we didn't necessarily face.
Wow.
So being borough president is an honor, it's a privilege. It is one of the greatest jobs I've ever had in my life. And I ran back in 2021 when I had tremendous support, but I had a lot of people that doubted me. They didn't think a Black Caribbean woman could win borough president in the borough like the Bronx, where you have the largest concentration of Hispanic and Latino residents that speak Spanish as a primary language. Even though I have great support within the Latino community, and my staff assembly is diverse, we look just like the Bronx. And so we've been able in 2 years to not only expand relationships, but recognize initiatives and partnerships and do our very best to lift families up out of poverty with good paying jobs, with stable housing, with great schools, recreation, parks, playgrounds, all the things that we know are fundamental when it comes to living a healthy and stable life. And while, again, it's all good, and you have good days more than you have bad days, right? And I don't even like to say the word bad, I like to say challenging. It's a challenging day. I wake up in the morning and I have a fire and I have to respond to that, or we had a fire here and we lost a 5-year-old, we lost a child, or someone gets hit by a car, a victim of domestic violence, a young person that gets shot. I mean, that happens quite a bit, and it's not normal. And we don't want to normalize it, but we know that unfortunately bad things happen within our city. Again, I mean, always looking at the positives and not the negatives. I think one of the biggest challenges, and you say, you know, what is it that gets on your nerve, is that I have long relationships with many residents of this borough when I was serving as a state elected and a local city council member in a part of the Bronx, predominantly the West Bronx. Claremont Village, Concourse, Highbridge, Mount Eden, Morris Heights, and Morrisania. And I think the challenge for me has been not leaving them behind, but serving as borough president. Because there were times when I was very visible in that part of the Bronx. And while I am still visible, I'm not the same. And so there are people that feel like I've abandoned them, and I really haven't. I just need to be borough president. And you know, it's not personal, so I can't go to every fish fry, every birthday party. I can't go to every single event, but I really make an effort to always try to attend the big events, the anniversaries, the celebrations, because I still want people to feel me and don't feel that they've lost anything. That's a big challenge. And then not having enough time in one day. I mean, for all the things that are going on in the Bronx and New York City, because you realize as a borough president, I'm the voice for the Bronx, but I have to work with the city administration, the state, and the federal. And there's a lot of moving pieces with budgets, with, you know, initiatives, new partnerships. Everything is always happening. And I think the challenge is that I wish I had more time in a day, because there's always something that remains undone that falls to the next day, right? And so it's just multitasking. How do you give the district, how do you give the borough your time, but you don't take time from yourself, your personal mental wellness and health overall, but your family, I mean, everything that you can think about. It's a really tough balance, and sometimes I struggle with that because I feel like I give a lot to my career, to this position, and sometimes it takes away from me and my own well-being.
Well, yo, clap it up for that. I'll take that right now. Now, the reason why I wanted to ask you that question is because, and shout out to Millie, I was telling Millie this earlier, one of the unfair things about being in your position from the outside looking in is that anytime you're dealing with something that's corporation, anytime you're dealing with something that's politics, whatever, you're guilty to prove it innocent. Immediately, nobody likes this person because there's a connotation that comes around it. And what I try to do is like humanize, but then humility. And so I have a trademark that I trademark quote, and it's called "Character is your currency."
Okay,
And
I like.
Yeah, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So what I wanted to ask you to capitalize on what you just said. When you look at the audience that you speak to, the people that you serve and stuff like that, what's something you would say to them that can help them or make them realize that we need more allies than people that are blamers and complainers? We need more solutions.
Blamers and complainers.
Yeah, we need more solutions versus hatred. Like, what would you say to
Right.
them in this moment where it's like, look, let me tell you, yeah, I'm the Borough Hall president, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm born Vanessa Gibson. I had a passion, and I can't do it by myself. So don't tear me down when we can build up each other.
Right.
What would you say to them in that sense, in terms of understanding character is your currency? We
Right.
need the currency from their character too.
That's right.
What
right.
would you say to them?
I would say that we are a borough of opportunities and we are a global destination. It is our fundamental job to expect more, but we also have to be a part of the decision-making process. You do not need a title in front of your name to care about your community. But your brothers and sisters, your family, the people that live on your block, that go to your church, the folks you see every day as you travel to and from. We are a part of a beautiful mosaic of different cultures and nationalities and ethnicities and coming together as a borough. We are united and we are stronger together when we work together. The reality is we have more in common than we do that could ever divide us. It's important that we focus on what unites us and not what divides us. There will always be naysayers and folks out there that try to come into our community to influence our work and to tell our narrative. No one else can tell our story better than us. We have lived experiences, stories, and testimonies of what we have been through as a borough. We have had major setbacks in this Bronx, from fires to all of the sorts of devastations and catastrophes that we've had. But guess what? We are resilient and we are stronger than ever before. Every setback has been a preparation for a comeback. I need all of you to be a part of that comeback. As we begin this new year, this new season, this new chapter, this new journey, I need all of you to be a part of the growth of this borough. Because when one of us wins, all of us can win together. And we are winners. We represent greatness in the Boogie Down Bronx. No matter whether you eat bacalao and curry or you eat empanadas, it does not matter. We are all united. And I need everyone to realize that this is about the Bronx. This is about building. This is about empowerment. This is about the next generation of young people. This is about all of us being blessed to be a blessing to others. It's about young people looking at us and seeing themselves. So I hope that you understand that as your Bronx Borough President, I take this position with the greatest level of commitment and dedication and humility, intention, honesty and integrity and purpose. We are a purposeful office. We do nothing without intention and purpose. And we want to make sure that at the end of the day, this borough is better than the way we got it 2 years ago. So join us on this new year. I want more in 2024. I want more jobs, more programs. I want more residents to feel connected to our office here at Borough Hall. And so it's really an honor to serve as Borough President, and I hope you will follow us on social media, sign up for our emails on Tuesday, be a part of the growth. We have advisory councils, working groups, maternal health, HIV/AIDS. We are dealing with veterans. We have a disability task force, an African advisory council, a youth council. We make 600 appointments to 12 community boards. We have our community education councils. We have everything, y'all, everything up in here. And we want to make sure that you are a part of that. So join us, be a part of the growth, because the Bronx is the best place to live, work, raise our families, and do business.
Woo! You had to spin a chain on that. That was epic. So look, like on that ain't really nothing else to talk about, but we don't talk about it, we be about it. That's what we do in the Bronx, right? We don't talk about it, we be about it. So let's get ready for this Sonic Team Racing. You know what I'm saying? One love and God bless to go to the game, hip-hop gamer, on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word.
That's right.
Let's battle. Your screen's gonna be on the bottom.
Okay.
And my screen's gonna be on top. So, yo, y'all ready, baby? Let's go be loaded up right now, son.
Oh God, this is my first time. Y'all
Yo.
have mercy on me.
This is crazy. So now, look, as long as you don't come in last place, that's a win right there. Like, that's a win right there. You know what I mean? So we playing in Hidden Volcano. So yeah, you're gonna be at the bottom.
Okay, I'm at the bottom.
Yep. Sonic versus Knuckles, baby.
Get ready.
Let's go.
Get set.
Let's go. Let's go, yo.
Oh my God.
Let's go. And remember, go over those arrows so you can get your boost.
Oh,
you gotta turn before.
Yep. Let's go. Oh, now you gotta hold the right trigger, and you gotta turn with the analog stick.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Terrible driver.
Let's go, Vanessa. Come on, Vanessa. I'm in 6th place.
Gosh.
Hold up.
Oh, did I die?
Nah, keep going. It's all good. Oh, shoot, they stopped me too. Hold on a second. They being very disrespectful right now. Hold up.
Oh my God. Y'all know I can't see too well.
She's trying though.
I'm
She's
trying.
trying.
I gotta keep practicing. Oh Lord.
Let's go.
Did I fall off the cliff?
Yo, this is amazing. Do you?
You know, thankfully I'm not competitive. Ooh, I'm just saying.
Do you think that if you played against Mayor Adams, you think you beat him? Think you spoke
With some practice, maybe.
Oh, word? Alright, cool. I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, yo, I think you should play. That's
I
word
didn't
up.
like the mayor up here. Ooh, gosh.
Oh, let's go. Oh man.
What, I'm in my last place?
Yeah, but you'll be okay. You'll be alright. You trying. See, I picked the volcano stage because I knew you was gonna be fired. Let's go.
I like that.
I'm in 3rd place. But look, I come in 1st place, then that means we won. Because we in this together.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you can't be going the wrong way now.
I know.
You gotta turn that around.
I'm trying to figure
Let's
this
go.
out.
Oh, damn, I used it too early. No. Let's go. I'm in 3rd place.
I'm falling off cliffs and stuff. Oh Lord. Oh, jeez.
Let's go.
It's a lot
2nd
of turns.
place.
It's a lot of turns.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh! That was disrespectful. Disrespectful, man.
Ooh,
I'm in 3rd. I'm trying to get this 1st place. If I come in 1st, we come in 1st. You know.
That's right. When you
up.
win, we all win.
It's that Bronx life.
I know.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
You made it?
Of course.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I won, we won.
Wait,
That's
I'm
exactly what the
coming,
message
I'm
is.
coming.
You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
This is too much. I'm
You want me
sorry.
to finish it for you?
Yes.
I got you. I'm gonna finish it
Oh
for you.
Lord, that was a lot.
Hold up.
I know what I'm built for.
Hold up. Alright.
Give me a microphone. I'll dance.
I was gonna ask you that too. It sounds like you got bars. Like, word up. Have you ever wrote music before or did anything like that?
No.
Let's go.
No, I have not written.
You should. Because just the way you talk, you got that Bronx, you got that sweat, you got that aggression. Yeah,
That
of course,
reminds
you
me
got
that I
some
ran
bars.
away from my grandma's.
Who would you
And she
want to
tried to
rap
hit me
with?
with a
What
bat.
artist? If you had the opportunity, if you had a
Yeah,
rap
wiffle ball
or bar,
bat. It's like
who would you
those
want to rap
wiffle ball
with?
bats.
Just to say you did it.
Because
Oh God, you know I gotta
it was
pick
the first time
somebody.
she heard me say
Who
a
you gonna
curse
rock with?
word.
Well, I know.
and I
he's
said
my
it to Tracy.
friend. Fat Joe.
Fat Joe! Yo, I think Carl said that you was going to say Fat Joe. Lean back. Let's go, Fat
Yes,
Joe.
Fat Joe
All
and
day.
Remy.
Let's
My
go,
girl.
baby.
Worse than that.
Yo, one love and God bless.
The shot
First, before we
got
get out of
me,
here,
so that's why I
how
ran.
was it? Like, how did you feel?
This
How
is
was it?
nice.
Like,
I was nervous playing that game.
Oh, well,
Because I'm not a good
I just
gamer.
seen her.
but I'm
But it's okay. It's okay. I always,
Transform
again, I'm not
like you
competitive
were.
like that.
You're like,
Unless it's spades. But
and then she chased
I
me
like-
around the house. Then
I
Tracy
like
gonna
the
run in the
exhilaration I
bathroom
feel like
and close the door,
driving fast.
so I couldn't get
go
in.
to the lava.
And,
Go, go.
Messing up my car.
yeah, I was
Oh
I
my
gotta take
God.
it to the
my
shop.
grandma.
Yo, I love this, man. And who you gonna take it to? Who do you know in the Bronx that got
I
it?
have plenty of friends on Jerome Avenue. That's
Jerome.
where everybody goes.
That's
Jerome
where everybody
Avenue.
goes.
Yes, that's where
So
everybody goes.
I thank you so much, yo, Vanessa. When I tell you this was epic, I pray that y'all inspired by this interview and the way Vanessa came through and shut it down. One love and God bless. On that note, on the count of 3, we gonna say BX.
Okay.
You ready? Let's go. Yep. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. BX. On your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. God bless y'all. We out of here, baby. Peace.
Hip hop gamer. Fresh start.